child wasn't actually wet. The child did have patches of ice on her skin.
One man in police custody and disturbing new details in the case of a little boy found dead over the weekend. The charges the man faces now and what else he's accused of doing to that child. Good evening, I'm Stefano Dipietrantonio.
And I'm Whitney Wetzel. This is Eyewitness News. Eyewitness News was there as disturbing evidence is pulled from a South Charleston home. Several items, including a refrigerator, were towed, which held the body of a baby in the freezer for several hours. Next tonight, a bizarre trial underway in Kanawha County.
Prosecutors say a man stripped his wife naked, handcuffed and gagged her, then cut a cross on her stomach before he then tried to set the house on fire. Edward Parad is charged with first-degree arson and domestic battery and assault. Parad's attorney compared the case to the erotic movie and book series 50 Shades of Grey. He says the consensual sex got out of hand. Apparently, they had not agreed on a method to let him know she wanted to stop. Prosecutors say Parad was drunk and his wife jumped out of the window to get help before Parad tried to burn down the couple's home. Sandra Parad claimed in court today she doesn't remember many of the initial statements she gave to police.
Isn't it true you've come up with this plan to just say you don't remember about these questions?
Tú planeaste decir no me acuerdo a todas las preguntas.
No.
Sandra Parad admitted she wanted the case to be dismissed. No word yet, though, if Edward Parad will testify in his own defense. This trial continues tomorrow. A sad story out of Fayette County tonight. One teen killed, 2 others injured after a massive lightning strike. This happened around 3:30 near Elverton Road, close to Fayetteville. The Fayette County Sheriff's Office says 3 boys, all 17 years old, were fishing at a pond when a severe thunderstorm hit and lightning struck a nearby tree. The names of the teens have not been released yet. Also, the conditions of the other 2 teens still not known right now.
Next at 11, Charleston Mayor Danny Jones asks City Council to withdraw his $20,000 pay raise.
Eyewitness News reporter Chris Williams is here now. All right, Chris, so why did the mayor say no to his own pay raise?
Well, Stef and Winnie, this is Danny Jones' 4th and final term as the mayor in the capital city.
Chris, thanks. Today at the Capitol, state and local leaders coming together to try and figure out what to do next to fight the drug problem here in West Virginia. During the last session, lawmakers passed some legislation to try and help those suffering from addiction, most notably making Narcan, the heroin reversal drug, available over the counter. But now, lawmakers want to focus on what can be done long-term to help people addicted to drugs. Delegate Chris Stansbury says the only way to do that is hear from those families directly impacted by addiction.
The challenges that they're facing as an addict who is trying to get into recovery, whether it's finding a addiction program that they can enroll in, finding a treatment facility in their community, whatever the challenges may be, we need to hear those.
Stansbury says he hopes to take the information they got today and from other meetings throughout the year to the legislature next year to help in this battle against drugs. In your community tonight, awesome country music news. Willie Nelson headed to the capital city.
Yeah, and he's just one of several artists who will highlight the Clay Center's fall lineup. Willie Nelson and family, Frankie Valli, and the Four Seasons are heading to Charleston this fall. Nelson is set to perform in September.
As we experience more success, we just set the bar higher for ourselves. So we're always trying to add something, always trying to build our audience, always trying to do something new.
And you can see the full schedule on our website, WCHSTV.com.
Helping kids forget about their struggles, even if it's just for a day. A couple of superheroes stopped by, too, to help sweeten the deal tonight. That's what happened in Tays Valley earlier. The Jump Craze, joining forces with Batman and Captain America to create a fun evening for kids who are dealing with illnesses or other disabilities. This was free to both the kids and parents. The owner and the superheroes wanted the kids to leave their struggles at the door and put on some smiles.
We're truly hoping that this brings them all together and the parents see that it's not just one disease, that it's all children have disabilities and they're coming together to unite.
They had so much fun tonight. Organizers hope this will continue every 2 months right up to the holidays. They want to end the year with a big Christmas party as well.
A big night for Buffalo High School. Seniors donning their blue and gold as they receive their diplomas tonight in a packed Buffalo High School auditorium. Congratulations there to the class of 2015. A music festival featuring the sounds of Appalachia is coming to our area this weekend.
Some good stuff. This morning, some students did get a preview. Take a listen. Students from New Haven Elementary getting an earful of Joe Freeman's music. He's going to be headlining the Heritage Farm Music Festival that's in Huntington this weekend. There'll be plenty of bluegrass music and tours of the historic farm.
You get to see roots. You know, a lot of times the music that we play in Appalachia is folk, Americana, bluegrass. It wasn't touched for centuries just because of our geography. You know, so not a whole lot changed and not a whole lot influenced it. So it remained the same, but it has an incredible place in our culture and in our history.
Some good stuff. The Music Fest starts at 10. That's Saturday morning at the Heritage Farm in Huntington. So to come, a matter of safety as the Patriot Act deadline passes, what 3 major provisions are affected right now, and if they're really needed. We'll go to Capitol Hill next on Eyewitness News.
And we'll make it up into the low 70s by the late afternoon.
Sounds good, Jim. Eyewitness News continues tomorrow morning at 5 right here on WCHS TV.
Jimmy Kimmel Live is next. Have a good night.
See you. Good night.